Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Annabelle Ivaya. I am an intuitive coach and healer, and I love to tap into the energies to see what we're going to experience in the next couple weeks. I have watched a few videos. I could sense that there was something about the energies of the solar activity that was actually connecting to us right now. There are a lot of sunspots that are actually sending lots of energy to the earth, which means you could sense a little bit of more energies of anxiety that is not related to something that's going on in your life. You might have your sleeping habits changed a little bit. You might wake up at night more often. You might be more thirsty. You might want to choose different food and as far as what you want to consume. So really listen to your body. As usual, this is what we're actually being asked to do, something that we for the longest time have not done, to connect to the physicality of our body and listen to what it needs. So during this ascension, we're gonna be receiving a lot of energies from all inside of us, from the earth and from the solar flares, from so many things around us, and we need to be able to ground ourselves and feel really in alignment with who we are. So it's important that you have this habit, this routine to connect to your heart, whatever that is. I know different type of people do not like to meditate and just sit in silence. Some of us will like to go and have a walk, do some exercises, connect with nature, connect with animals to be able to connect to their heart space. So whatever is working for you is perfect. Continue in doing so and really connect with nature as much as you can. As when we receive the light from the solar activity, we are portals of light, so we need to embody this light, and sometimes it's going to create those changes in our body. And then we're actually also connecting to the earth because we are actually helping this solar activity to be incurred into the earth. So this is normal to feel like things are changing, that maybe your level of energy is moving up and down. Maybe there's some changes in your relationship and your level of patience and your motivation in doing things. There's going to be a lot of different particularities for each and every one of you, but really connect to nature as much as you can, because if you're connecting to a body of water, for example, then you'll see that your energy is going to flow better. The energy of water that you are actually feeling into it, as far as the element of it when you're meditating, if you're in your bath, if you're close to a lake and you just want to sit by it, or if you actually want to swim in it, it doesn't really matter. It's really about how can you connect to an element that makes you feel grounded, makes you wash away the worries and things that you don't really need. When we feel this kind of inner anxiety, this kind of shaky energy within us, it's really about like the nervous system is receiving an energy and it needs to ground it to the ground. Like you would see it in a storm, right? When you have lightning, it has to go to the ground. That's the same thing that I'm sensing energetically with this solar activity. We have this energy inside of us that actually can trigger our nervous system, but we have the tools now and we know how to ground ourselves, and that's one of the things you can do. If you need more support, I have a membership with over 100 meditations. A lot of them are healing journeys where I guide you through so many things. Last time was a water healing. It was beautiful, so deep and really relaxing. We also had lately in the last month a DNA repair. So there's so many things I guide you through twice a month. So I'll leave the link below. So if you want to join the membership and have more support connecting with us twice a month. So that's a part. Connecting to the energies of those elements will help. If you love the element of fire because this element really speaks to you, there's an energy around the flames, there's an energy around candles, around a fireplace. All of these energies, this is why we've always gathered around the fire, because it's so cleansing, right? There's a cleansing energy to it, there is like a grounding energy to it. So this is very good. Also, whatever makes you feel connected more to nature. If it's hugging a tree, walking barefoot, we always repeat the same thing, but it's for you to have as many possibilities as possible so that you align with what works for you. So what can we actually expect now from this transition? We are in Scorpio energy now from the 12th sign of the zodiac. And this is really about transformation. Scorpio is one of the signs that goes very deep into the psyche, and it's to transform. It's actually connected to the planet Pluto, which is actually also a planet where it is all about death and rebirth. If we are bathing in this energy, we will be facing certain endings, certain types of transformation. They can be inner or outerward. It's going to depend on each and every one of you. But how can you allow the changes to occur without resisting them? I know I've said that in other videos before, but it seems very important to embrace the change right now, because Scorpio is going to go deep into your psyche to help you release the darkness, the parts of you, the shadow sides that you did not want to look at. They might come up. They will maybe come up with emotions. They might come up with people that are reflecting them to you. They might come up in dreams. A lot of us have had lots of vivid dreams lately, so it could also be a way for your psyche to release energies that do not serve you anymore. Also, it's all about gaining power in the sense that how can I connect more deeply with who I am? We're ending 2024. A lot of us are like, OMG, it was such a year energetically, and that's actually right. But we're still gonna feel this energy until the end of the year. So how can we embrace a better connection to ourselves through this transformation so that we actually feel that there is a way for us to be in the eye of the storm, to not feel like everything is not going well and we have to stress with what's happening in the outside world. And like, I'm not saying to not care about it. We send love to everyone that needs it, of course. But first you need to give it to yourself. So if you're looking at your shadows and it's hurting you and it's hard to do it and you're feeling that there is like a resistance with it, go and find someone to support you in that process. I could be this person, but there's so many other ways for you to look within and release. Scorpio energy is not about thinking everything. It's about feeling, connecting deeply to the depths of who you are and releasing. It's really transformational. It's like really the butterfly is coming out of its shell, right? And really coming out of its cocoon and flying into this world. But you have to be in this darker place for a bit before you can come out of it. And Scorpio is inviting all of us to look within and sense and feel, okay, you've done all of this work so far during these last 10 months of 2024 and the years prior. What are those things inside of you that are refraining you from stepping fully into who you are at your essence? Not the thing that you placed upon yourself to be, the person that you thought that you were because of trauma, because of people not looking at you, judging you, criticizing you. But really the person that you are in your heart. The person that feels free is not someone that does something to kind of push others away. It's not somebody that will create such a distance within themselves to not feel anything. It's not somebody that's actually have a hard time to look within and stay in silence and stay quiet. Somebody that is connected to their essence, they know that they will have dark moments and that it's okay. They don't judge themselves for that. They know that they can be outside in the world, be themselves, and they don't care what people say. And I'm not saying it's easy and one day you're good. We have to work on that over and over again. In 2024, this is our ascension lifetime. So what do we want to do? We want to connect more to who we truly are. We want to release the mask. We want to make sure that the person that we are with ourselves when we're alone is the same person that we share with others, is the same person that is actually going out in the world, that there is this coherence with our work, with our relationship, with what we do, with what we eat. This coherence has to be anchored. And how can you actually allow yourself to do so? So if you're wanting to go deeper with that, I again have this membership that's called Starseed Gathering. You can join anytime. And then you also can book a session with me, sense how I can support you. And if you're ready to discover even more your psychic abilities, your channeling abilities, and connect to your higher self, your guides, I will have my last 2024 channeling course starting mid-November. So I really invite you to give me your name, because I already have people on the wait list, and we cannot be so many because I want each and every one to have time to do the practice and the healing and everything. So write me an email if you're wanting to join. And lastly, I will be doing a special event to clear the energies that are more refraining us early in November. I do not have the date just yet, but I will be sharing more. So look at my Facebook, look at my website, look at all of my platforms to make sure that you don't miss it. And I look forward, if you're not yet part of my newsletter, I will put the link to join me so that you always receive information about what I do. So take care of your beautiful heart. Please look at this shadow that's going to come up. We're at the end of Pluto in Capricorn. It's going to be an intense few weeks and until entering into December. But you have tools now, so don't be worried. Don't focus on the exterior. Focus on yourself, and remember that your heart has all of the power that it needs to shift anything. And then if you stay clear, if you don't lose hope, if you continue going for what you really want from your heart space, you will get there. With so much love.